All right, hey guys. I know a lot of y'all are running late, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So it is May 27th, and Melissa is gonna talk about being teachable. My husband is back here distracting me, so ignore him. But first, I want to talk about some upcoming groups that we have, so that y'all can just kind of be prepared, understand what's going on. So Monday, June 2nd. Hey, Daphne. Monday, June 2nd, we have the new coach group starting. I know a lot of you already know this, but so basically what that is it's a 1 week coaching at a glance group. So it can be anybody who, if they're not a customer, if they are a customer, pretty much open to anybody. And they're just going to learn a little bit about what this business is about. How are there two of you?
Well, I was gonna call in. I feel like my internet's gonna cut out. I'm scared. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll talk to everybody in a minute. Okay, so basically the new coach group is just a way for someone to learn a little bit more about what coaching is. Like why we love what we do, what do we do, how do we make money, how it's changed lives, just things like that. So if you haven't invited anybody to that one, it starts Monday, next Monday. It'll just be a fun way to get them plugged in and get them learning a little bit more about what we do. Also, we have a 10-day challenge starting on June 2nd. So that's next Monday. We're already, adding them to the group right now, getting them set up with, the planning and meal prep and stuff like that. So go ahead and reach out if you have packets. If you don't, I know Melissa said that she has some extra ones. Do you still have them, or have you already gotten rid of them, Melissa? Yeah? Okay.
You didn't even know. It is. Like, can you see how much we have? I have two more on top of the fridge. Like we won't ever run out. Like, you heard about what happened when I couldn't have any. Like I won't run out again. Okay. I have plenty.
I'm probably gonna have to buy some from you because I need some more. Okay. So all right. So we have the new coach group and the 10-day training starting on June 2nd. So that's Monday. We are going to have a 60-day group starting on June 23rd. I was really not sure if I wanted to do the 23rd or I can't remember, like the 30th, because we're going to be at Summit. I know most of us are going to be at Summit. So basically, I just think that we're going to have to, work on that before we leave, kind of have them ready, because I don't want them to have to wait. Like I have a girl who's ready now, and I don't want her to have to wait, another extra 2 weeks because we're in Vegas. So that's my goal right now, is to start that on the 23rd. We also have the release of PIYO coming. That will probably be the same day, the 23rd. So what I'm thinking is we maybe start a PIYO group specifically on either the 7th or the 14th of July. So I know it's all kind of, and I can like write this up for us to kind of see, but I just wrote it down to kind of get an idea of what we're, inviting to, what we're talking to people about. So that's pretty much it for upcoming groups. Does anybody have a question about the upcoming groups? No.
I don't even know who all is here.
Well, Daphne's here. I don't know.
Hey, Daphne.
I don't know if she's on the phone.
This is Christy. I'm on the phone. You said the 23rd and the.
Hold on, loud. I gotta turn this down.
Okay.
Christy?
Yes.
Okay, Christy Mudd or Christy Hines?
Christy Hines.
Donovan.
Okay. I'll type this up and I'll put it in the group so that you'll have the dates again. So I'll just type that up so you can see that. But what were you saying? What were you asking?
No, I was just trying to write the dates down, and I wanted to make sure I had them right. But if you're going to type them up, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do that so that you can kind of see that. These are tentative. We may have to move the 60-day group up, but as of right now, I think I want to do it the 23rd, which means that when we're at Summit, for the ones that are going to Summit, that week prior will be our prep week. So we'll be kind of getting them into the group, getting them prepped. It's just no big deal. Hopefully we'll have, some of the newer coaches, maybe we can give them that responsibility and they can, run that for us. I know Daphne I think she did that for me when I was at Summit last year. And this year she gets to go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to hand it over to you, Melissa, and you can go ahead and talk to us about being teachable and whatever else you think that we need to know. Sound good?
Okay. Are you guys hear me? I have it on speaker. Should I hold the phone up to my ear?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Does it sound weird? Okay. Got muted. Okay. Where should I start?
Beginning.
With,
The beginning.
Ignore my husband. Well,
I'm going to turn off.
which one?
I turned off my. Go ahead.
Which one are you talking from? I'm confused.
From the phone.
Okay.
Because I didn't want my face freeze. If I was talking, you guys still heard my voice and then saw my face freeze. Where should I start with the teachable thing? That I just came in and said, teach me your ways and I'll do whatever you say?
Well, just talk about what we talked about on the phone, about how you came in and you didn't really understand everything, and you have a emerald personality, well, partially. And,
Yes.
there's no right or wrong. Just talk about, like, what new coaches need to know about coming in and not knowing everything.
Okay. Yeah, so for those of you that didn't get that, I pretty much did tell Jen that from the beginning. I said, just tell me what to do to get to where you're at. Let me know. I don't care why I'm supposed to do it. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Because you'll hear it a lot where they say success leaves clues. Well, it does. And I kind of did a little background research on Jen. I already kind of knew where she was at, and I found out that she didn't really have someone to teach her everything, so she figured out a lot of stuff on her own. She was kind of stalking other coaches to see what they were doing, and I'm like, all right, this girl is just going to give me the Cliff Notes version of everything. She did all the research, all the dirty work. I'm just gonna listen to what she says, and because of reading the compound effect, I knew, I'm going to do these things. They may not make sense now, but I'm just going to keep doing what she says, and eventually it'll pay off. And it has very well, very quickly. That's as far as I need to say about, I guess, following you and other coaches. I would suggest you get a push partner to help you do the same thing, because there were a lot of things where Jen would tell me, invite this many people per week or invite that many people per day, and I'm like, what? That's a lot of people. I don't even know that many people. That's crazy. But I never completely shot it down. I just said, okay, I'm going to try. There's no way I'm going to invite 30 people in one day. Well, it turned out I ended up inviting so many people that Facebook put me on timeout, and I wasn't even really trying. I was seriously going into different Facebook groups, genuine interest of mine, and just started sharing this stuff with people there. Not sharing Beachbody, not sharing Shakeology, just sharing my interest with these people, and I just got so excited that I wanted to be friends with all these people on Facebook, and I got put in timeout because there's too many of them at once. But eventually, all of them started accepting my friend request, and it turned out very, very well. Because then their friends started adding me, and my posts started showing up in their news feed. Or they would like a comment that I would put on something they had, and it just kept growing, and I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. I wasn't even trying to do it. I was just like, Jen, okay, what do I do next? I started doing that. Now what? And I said, I'm still doing that. I still go to Jen for everything. So if you have a coach on this team that brought you in, listen to what they say. I guess is my best advice. I don't know what else should I say about that.
Well, I mean, we can talk about other stuff, but I guess the main thing, and all of you know, I mean, most of you know, but the biggest thing is to, when you're new and you don't have everything figured out, you have to, if your sponsor isn't really helping you, and I think everyone on here is good, but if they're not, then you need to reach up higher. If you can't, if your sponsor is not helping you, find your diamond upline, find your star diamond upline, find someone who will help you. Reach out to me, reach out to any of the ladies on this call, and ask for help, because we don't know that you need help if you don't say anything. Because really, you do have to be teachable, and it's hard to stay on topic. Well, Melissa, what are some of the things that you really feel have been important for growing your business? I know what you're going to say.
Inviting.
What?
Invite people. That was that's what I'm saying. That was the hardest thing for me, where I'm just like, she's crazy. How does she, I don't even know these people. How am I just going to go just making friends with people? And I'm like, okay, just shut up and do it. Do it. It's working for her. You want to be where she's at or not? Yes. Just do what she's saying. Try it out. And yeah, it's so effortless now. Like, I really have to keep track, because I add so many people, and it's so genuine. I'm not working. I'm not giving infomercials to anyone. These are people that whether or not they ever sign up, I would love to be friends with them. We share interests. And that is something I wasn't doing. I wasn't even on Facebook before. So that was a big teachable thing, where I'm just like, okay, she said to do it, and I'm going to do it. And I did.
Yeah.
I keep doing it.
Okay.
But also
go ahead. Sorry.
Trackers. The business activity trackers.
Mm-hmm.
To go through, and having a hard time to stick with that, because even I have a hard time, and I use that, and I know I would not get anything done if I didn't use that at all.
I think that is huge. I'm just as guilty with that business activity tracker, because it's hard to follow a list, but especially when you are new, I think that is gold. And honestly, in the leadership group that I'm in, I hear it from 5-star diamond, 3-star diamond. They are all saying the same thing: use the bat, use the bat. I tell you this stuff because if it didn't work, they wouldn't keep saying it. They're because the thing is, you can say all day long that I'm working my business, but if you're not doing those vital behaviors, and you haven't been checking off, your list, and you can't look at it at the end of the week when nothing's happening, and you say, well, I don't know why it's not happening, you can look back at that bat and say, okay, I did everything I'm supposed to, but nothing's happening. So at least you did it. But if you look back at it and you haven't done any invites all week, then there's your answer right there. You have to invite. It's just part of it. And you will get to a point where it becomes easier and you don't have to invite as much. But if you want to grow faster, you have to keep inviting. So the bat is really important. And I think the other thing for new coaches is, and some of them may not know what we run, is there's a group called a focus group. And it's just a small group, and it's not really for the seasoned coaches. We can be in there for accountability, but I think that it's really good for the newer coaches. But in order for them to be successful, they have to see us doing it. But it shows them what they need to be doing on a daily basis. So if they see that we need, we're adding 2 people to Facebook every day, and we're inviting, to 2 people a day, and we're doing our personal development, they're going to see that and go, okay, well, she's doing that, I'm going to do the same thing. It's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. They're going to do what we do. So the focus group is really, really good for new coaches who do want to build a business, because it helps them to kind of plug in and be accountable and follow that bat. And eventually you get to where, to me, that's just part of my day. I don't always invite, but I really try to make that part of my day. So it's in my mind, it's I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and I have to do this. And so I don't really need it on paper, but I think it would help me more if it was on paper. I don't know, I'm just babbling. I don't know if any of that helps. So Melissa, you actually use the bat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I have it like customized because you included like my family stuff in there too. But I use a that and the Google Calendar for certain things too. Because just because I have the bat doesn't mean I'm going to get around to everything on there. The kids will come out. I have to finish the laundry. I got to do something else. But the really, really important things, I'll make sure I put a timer on there, like posting for group. I may snooze the alarm for posting for group 6 times, but I'll make sure there's like an alarm on my phone to make sure it happens in case I don't get to that part on my bat. So the really important things I set alarms for, and the rest of the stuff is just on paper.
What about personal development?
Yes. Personal development is very important. I think if people don't realize how important personal development is, they just really got to remember that you're working with people. And if you are not able to organize yourself and set your own life into into the right priorities, it's going to be harder for you to help other people do the same.
Yeah.
So for everyone, personal development is going to be different. I'm supposed to focus more like on nutrition and stuff like that, but I still make sure I give them some type of personal development every day.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think I know we kind of are like broken records and we talk about the same things, but these are really what will grow your business. Always be listening to something or reading something. And I was reading something the other day and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And I was just talking to Jason about it, but I don't remember what book it was in, but it was saying that we need to define your perfect coach. Like, imagine, maybe write it down or write down the qualities that your leaders have. Write down, do they take initiative? Are they organized? Write down what you would want in a leader on your team and then rate yourself how you feel, like how do you meet up to that? Like for myself, being organized I'm not a 10. I really struggle to be better, but so work on those attributes that you want your leaders to have, because we're going to draw in what we are. Not that that's a bad thing, but a lot of us are kind of all over the place. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm going to work on that, like sit down and write it out and think about what you're putting out there for other people, because what we put out there, we're going to draw in. So we're going to draw those kind of people to us if we put that out there. I'm not saying be fake. I'm just saying that if we know that we have to work on scheduling and being better with our time, then that's something that maybe you get a book on, or maybe we continually work on that. Because for me, that will be my struggle forever. I will never just be like, oh, this is easy, I'm on schedule, That's not going to be easy for me. So I will always have to work on that. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second.
If you don't,
the dog is out.
The neighbor said the dog is...
Did?
No, she ran to the house, so she's out there. Can you let her in?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, the dog got out.
We don't like her.
Okay, sorry, Melissa, what were you saying?
I think if you draw in the type of people you are, how did you get an emerald right underneath you?
What?
They're going to be nuts. How did you get an emerald personality right underneath you? How did you get an emerald coach? Do I drive you nuts with all my numbers and papers and checklists?
No, Jackie is very emerald too. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm scared of sapphire. Honestly, Tori is my sapphire. She's like, okay, get all this stuff away from me. I don't want.
I drove her nuts with my question last year. She was ready for you.
That's true.
Okay.
I would not leave her alone. I was like, what about this? What about this? What about this? How do I do this? How do I do that? And she was probably like, oh my God.
No, Delphine was one of my very first, like, really motivated coaches, so I was excited. I was like, ooh, ask me questions. No, I guess you're right. I'm not saying that you will draw in people that aren't opposite you, because that's been good. Like, we need more emeralds on this team for real. But Daphne is very much a sapphire too, and so are you, Melissa. So there's definitely, that's what y'all are attracted to, and that's why we work well together. But I want to be more emerald, and I'm working on it. Look, I even have a schedule. See, look, my schedule. That's like.
Yay.
Daphne has lists.
I know. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I wish y'all could have seen her last year.
Like, what's crazy is, like, this really helps. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, it used to drive me crazy, but it really helps. And if you're wondering what this is, it's that thing that Kim was doing, the 30-day invite. I just took the color stuff off. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes. If they don't, they need to watch it.
Yeah, that was really, really good. I know I've talked to most of you about it, but I think the biggest thing for me is having it written down. I know, like, I have lists, you know, of all the people that I'm inviting, but having the people that I'm currently inviting, like this month or next month, having them all right there, it really helps me to be able to follow up with them and stuff. Has anybody tried doing that and had any luck with it?
What is she talking about? What Kimberly said?
Yeah.
I did it this month, but I mean, I had a lot of response. I have a lot more conversations going, I guess, and it made me feel less stressed out because I don't have to think about inviting every single day, which really works better with my schedule. So all month long, I've just been following up with I think I invited like 50 people this month. And some of them were follow-ups and invites from people I've invited in the past. So, I mean, yeah, I think it's a really cool way to do it. It's worked good for me.
Yeah, I agree. Melissa? I agree. Melissa? I'm echoing.
What?
Hold on, let me see if I can. Robin, I'm going to mute you. Put your finger up. Do you want me to unmute you? Okay, that didn't help. Okay, it's not echoing now. Melissa, have you tried? I think you have been trying or no, you were going to do it next month. Have you tried doing Kim?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm forming them now, and then on the 1st, then I'm going to invite all 30. But since I already knew I was going to do it, so now I've been, commenting on their posts and checking in on their kids and everything. So I'm ready. Come to the home.
Yeah, I kind of jumped.
Because I won't be able to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to be busy next month, and I won't be able to be inviting. So I think it's great. Like, I'm really looking forward to it.
I think what really helped me was, like, I didn't wait until June. I actually have my June one. But I think it really took the emotion out of it because I had their names written down. I still am nervous about inviting some of them, but I have their names there, and I'm like, I have to do it. And then say I invite them and they don't respond, then, a few days later, a week later, I'm going to send another follow-up because I want that no. So that's really helped me because it's hard. I don't want to do it, but I'm like, okay, I have to mark them off my list, so I'm going to follow up with them. And then, I think it's great. I don't know if Robin hold on, I'm going to unmute you. Robin, have you watched that video by Kim? I know you're busy. What video?
Yeah, I think we did watch it. I mean, I know that I was going to make my list of people and all that, and I'm going to tell y'all, I am just shot out right now. I feel terrible. I try to get online, and I'm trying to do things, but I don't have my binder. I'm like so lost right now. I can't even visualize the house I'm going to live in because I didn't go see it first. So I'm kind of really trying to get excited about Summit, but I can't even really. I'm just really lost right now. I'm so Sapphire, you know this, and my life is upside down. So it sucks right now to be having this meeting because I cannot even focus. I've got my daughter's graduation, and she's graduating. Her party is this weekend, so of course, you know, I'm an event planner, so I'm, going with that stuff. So I'm so sorry. I'm here, but I'm not here.
I know.
If y'all just could pray for me because, and I did, and I'll tell you what I did today about the sequins and studs thing, because I have a few people that are going to be wanting to, that are going to be purchasing the Shakeology. I was like, listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, pay the $10 extra for a workout, because I'm going to be honest with you, I just really want points to go to a party in Vegas. So can you just help me out there? And that's all I could say. And that's about as much effort as I could put into anything right now. I mean, I just cooked a really healthy meal for my father-in-law and my family here. We're working out, but that's like as far as I can go right now, is work on, just getting to Texas. So I can't leave until the 2nd of June. So I'm in limbo. I'm sorry, guys.
Don't apologize.
I feel like I feel like I let y'all down so bad. And even my downline, oh my gosh, I just hate it. So if I was to rate myself, you're talking about rating yourself as a leader, I am like bottom of the barrel right now. I feel terrible. Oh,
Stop.
Anyways.
You have to beat her up.
Yeah. Stop. You're fine.
Stop that, Robin. Because
Oh my gosh.
You're not letting anybody down. You're here. Like, that says a lot, don't think you're letting anybody down. I was just asking because if you haven't seen it, whenever you get a chance, when you have time.
I think that it's about the 30.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we have talked about it. Just don't ask me to remember the video. I know about the video. I know that Brianna watched the video too, and we know what we're supposed to do.
I'm just telling you that from one Sapphire to another, as much as I hate lists, I'm telling you, I think you would really like this. I just went through and started going through people that, I see liking my stuff. So I already know that I'm forming that, I already kind of have that relationship with them. And I just started writing down names, and then I just copy and pasted, and you don't have to worry about that right now. I mean, you've got a lot going on, so don't feel bad. But if you feel,
well, that's my thing right now. This is my only issue right now about, inviting new people. Because honestly, I'm just going to tell y'all, I do not want to reach out to someone and not be able to give them all of me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to suck them in or want them in and me not give them what I'm supposed to be for them. So and I know that sucks, but I can't obligate myself to other people right now if I can't take care of who I'm trying to take care of. So that is my only reason. Believe me, I want to do that. I'm ready to work. That part I'm ready to do. Just having that place, and I just don't have it right this second. So it's going to be fine when I get to Vegas. And I did not mean to to Texas. I did not mean to take over and hijack this thing and make it about me. I'm just letting you know that I'm here with y'all, but I'm sorry.
Well, you're still here. You've been awesome. You've been hitting Success Club since you started, so you're obviously doing something right. So don't feel bad. You just take care of you, take care of your family. That's what we're here for. We're here to support you. And if you need anything, if you need us to reach out to your challengers, let us know.
I mean, Daphne, I think she just left. Daphne, we're doing this group together, Rooted in the Word, and that's where I have everybody. I just put everybody there. Easier for me to keep up with them. And, I did give them the option. I was like, it's going to be a real faith-based, group. So I want you to, if that's not what you want to do, that's fine. And I was going to put them in with you, in the other one and join you in the other one. But they're like, well, I'm fine with that. I'm like, oh, okay. I just don't want to offend anybody. So that's where everybody is. So I'm still reaching out to who I have. I just can't go after more or reach out to a whole lot more right now
Well, that
because I
makes
just
sense.
don't feel like that would be fair.
Yeah, that makes total sense. All right. Well,
Okay.
don't feel bad because, you're moving, you're dealing with a lot. So you just take care of you and don't worry about us. Nobody's depending on you for,
Well,
You're good.
I'm
You know what
glad.
I mean? I mean, it's not like you know what I mean. Foot in mouth. Okay. Anyway.
No. I just feel bad because I'm sitting here going, yeah. Anyways, but we are getting excited about Vegas. I mean, really, my mother-in-law is getting her ticket and we're shopping and stuff. So
You're just
it's going to be good.
exhausted. I can tell you're tired.
I am, and I'm not sleeping good. And I just know that, I mean, we took like 9 hours, 10-hour drives, for those couple days coming up here. So it's hard to get on your phone and everything. And then we're just planning our trip to Texas, and it's going to be another, 3-day drive. So
Yep.
anyways,
It's
sorry
exhausting.
guys. I hate whining.
You're not whining. Hey, if any of us had to move across country, we would all be going through the same thing. So don't worry about it. I mean, I haven't been a coach and moved. I can only imagine how difficult that is. So, all right.
Hey,
well,
but I know it's going to be great when I get to Texas.
It will. It's like y'all are gonna go to Summit and you're gonna come back on fire. So.
I know. It's good. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I'll make it, unpack my stuff and set up the house and then leave for Vegas to come back and be ready to kick butt. Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be it.
All right. Well, we are almost out of time. So let me take Christy back off. I'm sorry, Christy. I had you on mute. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Christy, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
I do have, Jennifer, I would like to ask a favor of you.
Okay.
My new coaches,
Uh-huh.
and I can't get much out of them, and it's probably because I'm, where I am right now. But if you wanted to send a little message to them and maybe reach out, just maybe it could get them fired back up or something.
Who do you want me to reach out to?
I'm going to call them out. Julie Hornegay, Kim Dasher, Christy Donovan, for sure.
Amber Crozier.
Amber Crozier.
Steve Perry.
Brianna, Brandy Perry.
If you don't mind.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
If they want to, then I will. But I'm already working with I'm about to be with Christy because she's doing awesome. So
she is, and that's what I messaged. I know I carry a lot of guilt about that, but I messaged her today, and I was like this morning, and I said, "Listen, I just need to know, do you need anything? I know I'm crazy right now, but do you need anything? If you need anything, please let me know, and I'll help you. I wanted to do another little My Downline webinar. I really want to do that and whip them back into shape. Like, come on, what's happening? Just because I'm, moving and on the road and everything, I just, I don't want to lose them. I don't want them to get too far gone. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just like I said, a little message, maybe could do something that I'm not doing. I don't know.
No, don't feel bad. Stop apologizing. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. I know you would do it for me. So, yeah, totally.
Thank you.
I have Brandy Perry's in one of my groups. I'll reach out to her.
Okay.
Brandy
And I'm sweating into summer. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was going to check in on her, and I was going to wait to hear back from Bree whether or not she was following her.
Groups? Yeah. Oh.
It was Bree was in the group, but she's not posting this week. So I'll check in with her. I wanted to check in with her anyway. I didn't know she was actually a coach.
Yeah, she's
I'll follow up.
She's a discount coach. She's military spouse in Colorado.
Okay. All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're about to get kicked off. So thank you guys for coming. and hopefully you got something out of this. So y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get some rest.
Okay.
Bye.
I will. Bye.